Therapists, how personal do you get with your clients? During our trainings, we've been told not to be personal at all. Keep our stuff outside of the therapy room. But does this help? The amount of people that need that sense of connection in the therapy space so that they don't feel alone, so they don't feel like their issue isn't full of shame. Actually, can we start to bridge this gap? Look, I'll be honest, Sigmund Freud spoke about keeping the frame, therapeutic alliance, all for the client. But we all know who Sigmund Freud is. So if that was the case, we wouldn't know anything about him. The fact of where he lived, his plight to get out of Austria when the Nazis were coming in, or in fact, him trying his best to help people and writing books about his cases. We needed to know about him so that we could go that one step further on, so we could see it as something that should be a part of all of our lives. So it's interesting, isn't it, thinking about how self-disclosure for Sigmund Freud is okay, but self-disclosure for ourselves isn't. We shouldn't be taking over the therapeutic space. A bit of self-disclosure to allow your client to see a little bit about you, to build that sense of connection and that sense of trust is a good thing as far as I'm concerned. And even beyond that, we think about how we start to attract clients, because there was only Sigmund Freud on his own. He was a world-renowned psychoanalyst. Therefore, everyone would go and see him. Now there are so many therapists out there with all different skill sets, all different personalities. We need to find a way to differentiate ourselves from other therapists out there so that our dream clients can come and find us, so they can find someone that they connect to, then they can grow and develop as a result. Remember, the number one most important part of this process is the therapeutic bond. Make sure that you're able to express yourself in a small way in the therapy room to build that sense of trust, and also when you're advertising yourselves online. Don't just have the same pictures as everyone else. Let's start standing out from the crowd, being the individual therapist you are, so you can help your clients in the way that they need help. As we start to grow as therapists, we realize that we're only right for certain type of people in certain parts of their lives. And I know, as an example, I'll help someone get to a certain point, but then it's time for them to leave, maybe do some work on their own and find a therapist that can help them with that skill set. It's not about being a one-stop shop for everyone. It's about thinking, I've got a skill set. How can I use that skill set to help this person onto the next stage? Self-disclosure is a part of relationships. Therapy is a different type of relationship, but a little bit of self-disclosure to build that sense of therapeutic bond, that trust, that relationship is actually a good thing as far as I'm concerned. Again, we wouldn't know who Sigmund Freud is if he didn't disclose a little bit about him. So let's start understanding that self-disclosure is a part of the therapeutic relationship and start using it to its full effect. Let me know what you think, guys. I'd love to know how you use self-disclosure in your practice.